Welcome to Quick Financial Concepts, where we help you avoid costly financial mistakes by asking smarter questions. In this weekly series, we focus on 5 important questions you should ask before making major financial decisions. Today's topic: 5 questions to ask before filing for bankruptcy. For many people, bankruptcy can feel like the only option when debt becomes overwhelming. But before taking that step, it's important to understand what bankruptcy actually does and what it doesn't. Question 1. What type of bankruptcy would I be filing? Most individuals file either Chapter 7, Bankruptcy, or Chapter 13, Bankruptcy. Let's start with Chapter 7. Chapter 7, typically, eliminates many unsecured debts, requires qualification through an income test, may involve selling certain assets, and Chapter 13. Typically, restructures debt into a 3-5-year repayment plan, allows you to keep more assets. Ask yourself, which type of bankruptcy actually applies to my situation? The answer can have a significant impact on your finances. Question 2. Which debts will actually be eliminated? Many people assume bankruptcy wipes out all debt, but that's not always true. Debts that may not be discharged include student loans, in most cases, child support and alimony, certain tax debts, and court fines and penalties. Ask, which of my debts would actually disappear and which would remain? Question 3. How will bankruptcy affect my credit? Bankruptcy has a major impact on your credit history. A bankruptcy filing can remain on your credit report for 10 years for Chapter 7, 7 years for Chapter 13. During that time, you may face higher interest rates, difficulty qualifying for loans, limited credit options. Ask yourself, how will this decision affect my financial flexibility in the future? Question 4. Could I lose assets like my home or car? Depending on where you reside, bankruptcy laws allow certain asset exemptions that protect basic necessities. However, depending on your situation, assets such as property equity, investment accounts, valuable possessions could potentially be sold to repay creditors. Ask, which assets are protected and which could be at risk? This is one reason many people consult a bankruptcy attorney before filing. Question 5. Are there alternatives I should try first? Before filing for bankruptcy, it's worth exploring other options. Possible alternatives include negotiating with creditors, debt management plans, debt consolidation, credit counseling programs, and calling your rich uncle. Okay, I was kidding with the last one. Now back to being serious. Some people are able to restructure their debt without filing for bankruptcy at all. Ask yourself, have I explored every possible alternative? Today's final thoughts. Bankruptcy can provide relief from overwhelming debt, but it is also one of the most serious financial decisions a person can make. Before filing, ask yourself, 1. What type of bankruptcy applies to my situation? 2. Which debts will actually be eliminated? 3. How will bankruptcy affect my credit long-term? 4. Could I lose important assets? 5. Are there alternatives I should try first? Because understanding the consequences today can protect your financial future tomorrow. If you found this episode helpful, subscribe to Quick Financial Concepts for more practical financial insights. Our goal is simple: help you avoid costly financial mistakes by asking smarter questions. And remember, smart money starts with smart questions.